All right, y'all, welcome back to Combat Arms channel. Okay, so today we're checking out a unit from a country that we haven't checked out previously on the channel, and that is Luxembourg. So Luxembourg, I know, is a pretty small country situated, I think, like northeast of France. Okay, so yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. So I don't know a whole lot about Luxembourg in general, and I don't know a whole lot about their military or their police. Now, I did do the Luxembourg Diekirch March, which you can kind of see this medal here. So I did 26 miles hiking across Mount St. Helens. It was a pretty cool hike. I'll put some pictures up over here. But yeah, I got that as a part of a foreign award, kind of something that they were offering here on the installation. So I did get to do that, but outside of that, I don't really know a whole lot about their military or their police. But this series was sent to me. It's like kind of like a 3-part series. Right now, I think I'm just going to react to the first part, but it's covering their special police unit. And it looks like it does a pretty good job, and it's in English, so I appreciate that as well. So it should be interesting. Again, just maybe learning a little bit about Luxembourg as well. But let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, spooky intro. Oof, geez, okay, holy cow. That looks sick. So they have a Lenko. I'm not sure if it's a Bearcat or a bear. These are the same vehicles that I actually used when I was on the recapture tactics team. Pretty sweet vehicles, to be honest. I remember one time it was driving pretty fast and I was on the side and I tried jumping off and I almost ate shit. But yeah, that's what you get when you jump off of a moving vehicle going like 20 miles an hour and you try and keep that pace with full kit on. Anyway, so these guys have some really, really nice rifle setups. Looks like some HK 416s or something. They have a nice freaking ballistic shield. It looks like one of those Knights shields or something. And then they had an interesting laser. I like his kind of shotgun shell strip there. Yeah, nice laser module. I haven't seen one that small. They also have a flashlight here. Okay. Oh, what an intro though, dude. This is sick. Got the ops guys and balaclavas, of course. Oh man, the movement is sick. Okay, so they got some ballistic shield in the middle. They got these guys kind of flanking him. One holding outboard, one kind of doing rear security as well. This is such a cool like environment for them to be shooting a video into. Damn, what the hell? Where are they? Some old metro or something.
In 2009, Christian Krittels was appointed commander of Luxembourg's Special Forces. He is the only person who can identify and show himself without military mask on camera, and the only person who exists in real life under his real name within this unit.
Really? Damn. So they're really freaking secret squirrel. I noticed this. Is that a stream deck? I mean, that's kind of cool. I haven't seen it in like an application like this though.
In real life under his real name within this unit and to the outside world.
Such a cool patch.
I've been in the unit for 20 years. My job and that of the whole department and deputy chiefs is to coordinate this unit. There are a lot of administrative as well as strategic and operational tasks where we coordinate between different groups involved in the field.
So he says he's in charge of like the special forces. I imagine he's kind of talking exclusively about the police, but kind of like we've seen with the Netherlands, there's like a little bit of, there was kind of like an overlap between the military and the police, kind of with the DSI and like the Marsov. But I'm not sure if these guys have like a similar setup.
Whenever a situation gets dangerous, or if it's complex or requires specific expertise, the USP comes into action.
USP? I thought it was SPU. no, I saw the USP patch. That's pretty sweet.
The USP has various groups and departments. Tactical Section Number 1 and Tactical Section Number 2. Number 1 is responsible for everything to do with observation and arrests in public. Tactical Section Number 2 is responsible for all interventions, entering buildings, rescuing hostages, and more.
Oh, okay. So those guys sound like they have a fun but stressful mission for sure. All the violence of action. Holy shit. Oh, damn. They have some sick facilities too, and it's all like indoors and stuff.
Then we have the Operational Technical Support Groups Number 1
Nice.
and 2. Number 1 is for demining.
Ooh. They're wearing hoodies and... What are they wearing? Nice boots. Oh, these guys look spooky. I like the freaking mask too. These guys have a really cool vibe. This is like a skin you would see in like Rainbow Six. Oh, nice. Extra filters and stuff.
Operational Technical Support Group Number 2 is involved with all technical operations like drones, audio, and video tracking.
Nice, okay. Some surveillance stuff. The techies. That's a nice freaking little throwbot there. I love all the patches they have on the helmets.
Then we have our negotiators.
The MP7.
This is self-explanatory. They negotiate with suicidal persons all the way to hostage takers.
Even they got a cool patch.
Ja, geht der Schritt? Schwarz mal da ist.
Then we have our snipers, covering observations over long distances, both in the urban and rural areas.
Let's see what
They're
rifles
also
they
there
have.
to take the final shot, if necessary.
Oh, I bet they get some insane training too. Cool music, like ninja music. It's appropriate, I guess. Oh, damn. Got an accuracy in international. I would not want to be at the receiving end of
we
that.
have two protection groups. Personal Protection Group Number 1 is responsible for the protection of the Grand Ducal family. Personal Protection Group Number 2 is responsible for all foreign heads of state who visit Luxembourg.
Okay, so it sounds like they do a lot. It's kind of like a FBI HRT, but also mixed with like a secret service. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if they have like any other agencies to kind of fill those roles as well or support those roles. But it seems like they have kind of a big mission. And again, I'm not sure if they have like kind of regional offices or if they're just like kind of centrally located somewhere.
In the center, we have the commander with all the individual section chiefs. Their job is to communicate, coordinate, and direct all these groups, whether administrative, operational, or training. It also focuses on developing the special police unit in the future.
This is a nice breakdown, dude.
We have to be prepared for terrorism, unfortunately. This is, I'd say, the type of operation where the USP has the full raison d'être.
I love it. Nice, dude. Oh, dude. First of all, the weapons are freaking sick. Like the bronze colors they have on those HKs. Yeah, so this guy, he's collapsing his weapon and then you see him driving that corner. It's sick. What does he have on his back?
There are many other operations in Luxembourg and abroad where we intervene as special units. Search operations, observations, technical observations, negotiations, such as with a suicidal person. The difference is huge between negotiating with a suicidal person compared to a hostage taker or a terrorist.
Yeah, makes sense. So they'll do just suicidal persons as well, huh? So that's... It also seems kind of like a nuanced thing as far as like making the separation between normal police who could potentially do that, you know, with their own negotiators, or these guys who would kind of maybe do more like high profile stuff, or maybe like more violent people who also tend to kind of have that mindset. I don't know. I don't know where that separation
The drug-related dossier, a pedopornographic dossier, where the goal is that the target cannot destroy any evidence. Here we come into action as well. The speed of the intervention is of crucial importance.
Kind of like hostage rescue then, huh? I like the fake appliances there.
Attention everyone. Alert. Active shooter in the upper city. Full equipment. Romeo Victor at the assembly area.
Rendezvous,
The scenario we are training for now is that of a so-called active shooter, for example in the upper city. We alert our quick reaction teams who are based at the office and ready to respond to the threat in the field immediately.
Okay, there you go, that makes sense. Oh, dude, I wonder what their response time is. I bet they're super quick. Yeah. Man, the adrenaline pumping when you're just throwing on your kit and jumping in the vehicle.
If we take the example of the upper city, there will likely be a lot of traffic. In that case, we'd also send motorbike teams who can get through traffic quickly.
Nice, okay. Oh, nice. Dude, that is such a cool poster. I wish I had that. Oh, he's not messing around.
Our snipers, just like all other teams, will also be on the offense and respond to the threat.
It's a very big
They may
plan
also
for that
act as a
room.
backup if they know the area the perpetrator is hiding in. If that person were to appear in a window, they can react accordingly.
Oh yeah, their snipers stay ready to take the shot, huh? Oh, that's funny that they even have like a clearing barrel. I guess, you know, not everybody's exempt from doing this dorky clearing barrel thing. It's there for a reason, you know. Oh, dude, nice bag.
The team receives the first alert via the loudspeaker. Their first task is to get into their equipment, come into the room with me, where they receive their mission instructions. For the moment, we know it's a single shooter with a rifle. There are several victims, and he is on the run. Priority is to look for your high points near the square with as much of the city in view as possible and to localize the shooter. Notify us when you're installed.
I like how their camouflage looks more like hunter camouflage
As
as
soon
opposed
as
to
we have our
military.
people together, we also prepare our armored police vehicle. It is fully bulletproof and offers full protection to our people. If we run into the shooter on site or if we are being shot at, we are adequately protected.
It's like, all right, who's volunteering for the shield? Actually, a story with this. So yeah, it looks like it is a bear cat rather than a bear. Because a bear, you can actually like fully stand up. With a bear cat, you can only sit in it. So at one point when I was on the submarine base, when we were switching shifts, we had somebody getting into the Bearcat, and then you had the dudes who just came onto the shift. They were outside, and they closed this door, and then the dude left his hand kind of on this part right here, and he was reaching to grab this door and close it, but the person outside had closed it before him. And yeah, you can imagine these doors, I think they're about 200 pounds each. So that fingertip that just happened to be there, yeah, it was outside the vehicle, and the rest of his hand was inside the vehicle. So that was interesting. That was an interesting day. Yeah, the Bearcats look so cool.
We train these situations a lot. Just because we haven't had them in Luxembourg does not mean we aren't a potential future target. All these scenarios our colleagues have witnessed abroad are taken into account, put into our training, and prepared.
This is the assailant? He looks like he's pretty well trained too. Collapsing his weapon and stuff. Jeez. Oh, they got that old school gumball machine. I haven't seen one of those in a minute. The Blockbuster days.
In the case of an active shooter, it is always speed that counts. Every minute a shooter is able to continue killing or injuring people is a bad minute.
Yeah, valid. Got those crazy eyes, man. Oh, are they just like a mall or something? Like a mall getup? Dude, this is so cool. Fast roping in. Damn. Oh, there's a gumball machine. Jesus. So smooth. I like how they did like a burst too. No kidding. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You got to train like that. Dude, these guys get some sick freaking training. This was like one of the best series I think I've seen about any sort of units. Like this was really, really well produced, really well shot, and just such a cool unit in general. Yeah, that was like super hype to check out. Like every part of that video was super hype. And these guys, I don't know, it didn't seem like the unit itself is very big. I'm not sure what their numbers would look like. It's probably not even available online. But this was freaking very cool to check out. And these guys look very, very professional. And they definitely look like they get a lot of good funding and a lot of good training, because everything they were doing looked like very, very well practiced. So I wonder what kind of experience you need to even get into a unit like this, coming from like some other kind of police force, or maybe just like prior military guys or something. But again, I'm not really sure how that's overlap is, if there is like an overlap with the police and the military. But yeah, super cool. This was a great recommendation. So one of y'all sent this my way, so I appreciate it. You know who you are. Yeah, so there are a couple other videos in this series. I'm not sure if I'll check them out. If you guys want me to, let me know. I guess depending on how well this one does. But I mean, I might just check it out in my free time anyway. I'll give it some time and I might just check it out anyway, because that was pretty freaking dope. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys know anything else about this unit, or maybe know of any operations where these guys kind of got deployed and had to do some real world stuff, then let me know about that as well, because I'd like to check out some articles, kind of read up about that. But very cool. Luxembourg, again, I don't know a whole lot about it, and hopefully I can get some more recommendations if you guys have any on, like, you know, other police or military units from Luxembourg, because that'd be cool to check out. So if you guys have any of that, definitely send it my way. But this was a cool one. Definitely a cool introduction to Luxembourg, you know, aside from the medal that I got for that march. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. That is it for this one. I'll see y'all in the next one.